Etsy News, your one-stop shop place for everything to go for all the Etsy updates. And glitching and testing, oh my, Etsy's been busy this week. Let's dig into it. So, first things first, yeah, this is potentially a new customer scam. I swithered about sharing this because then it opens it up so that customers can look at this and figure out a way to use it. But I hope the more we make it open there that Etsy will start noticing it. But the basic gist here is a seller had a customer purchase two items on two separate orders. One cost $40, the other order cost $300. So they wrote in and said the $40 item wasn't what they wanted. But then, when the seller dealt with it, rather than opening the case on the $40 item, which was absolutely fine anyway, they opened a case on the $300 item, but used the photos and the conversation talking about the $40 item. So, of course, the $300 item wasn't the $40 item, so that's not as expected. Saying it's not what he purchased, and that's true. So Etsy refunded him the $300. So this is very much a potential for a scam because Etsy saying, get what you want or your money back. And they're very legitimately able to say, I got this thing from this seller and it's not the thing I wanted because now there could be a genuine mistake that suddenly they'll realize when they get the $300, but then maybe not to talk about it, but definitely a possibility for a bit of a scam there. So Etsy, please crack down on that. Don't just refund, double check. It's potentially that it comes at that value, a $300 thing. The purchase protection program, apart from at holiday times, is $250. So that means they're robbing the seller, not Etsy. So one to watch out for. Another one for a new Etsy sellers. This is really sad. Someone just opened their shop and on their very first day they got a message saying they had made 300 sales. It asked for a payment of the fees before you get paid for the sales. Obviously a scam, but I can imagine how exciting that would be. You've made 300 sales. So yeah, a very big chance for a lot of trouble there. There does appear to be some fairly large glitches on Etsy just now. I've had a few people, and I've seen it in the forums and everything. Has anyone had their payments put on reserve or forced into vacation mode? And the answer I've put here, this is Brian's answer. He was over at eRank. If you're not in the eRank Facebook group, we've got a lot of great people there who can answer all sorts of questions. But we've all been seeing a lot of people, a large amount, like when you see 100 people complaining about something, it looks like a lot, and it is a lot, but in the 5 million sellers on Etsy, it's a very small proportion. But there do seem to be a lot of people, a lot of shops being flagged for excessive orders, which is such a fuzzy thing. Like if you get one order a week and the next week you get 3 orders, is that suddenly excessive orders? It potentially can be. So people whose shops are being taken down for having issues in the past week. So yes, there definitely seems to be a bit of a glitch out there, and it's not cool. It must be horrible to have your shop forced into vacation mode because Etsy says, oh, you've had a high number of orders and you were working hard and you were getting them out on time. But no, Etsy's in the huff with you. So hopefully that glitch gets sorted. a new thing popped up that people were noticing this week, a new badge saying crafted with care, which seems to supersede, it seems to overwrite the popular now or the bestseller badge. The problem with this is I searched for some categories like needle felting. These are all handmade pretty much. And on the first page, only one shop didn't have the crafted with care. Been doing a little digging into this, and to be perfectly honest, I can't see something if it's a digital download or, ready to buy now doesn't necessarily get the crafted with care badge, but I don't see what is knocking handmade sellers personalizing made to order things how they are or aren't getting it. So the community hasn't been overly happy with this. I think it's a good idea if it's likely that Etsy was going to get it correct. The problem is they're not likely to get it correct. It would be good if we could go on and see this crafted with care for items that are genuinely handmade, and then you don't get it on things that have been mass produced. That would be nice, but Etsy doesn't know that. So anyway, but in the forums, Etsy did at least reply, which is nice. So we get a little more details about it. So the crafted with care and high craftsmanship wording some of you are seeing is part of an ongoing experiment in search. Seems a very big one because most people were able to see it. As part of this test, a limited set of listings may show a craftsman-related label to help buyers better understand the items they're browsing. Yeah, and we run experiments like this to better understand what information is helpful to buyers and how it impacts their shopping experience. What we learn from tests like this helps inform and what we explore next. So it's interesting for sure. I can see where I would love to see it is if you search for something like a t-shirt, I would love to be able to see the things that are hand, painted, hand screen printed, hand created, because there are still some sellers like this. But the problem is it won't be the case because the front page of Etsy for anything like that is all going to be print on demand. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Print on demand isn't a bad thing, but if you're looking for genuinely handmade things, it's still difficult to find them. So difficult to see them on the front page. So what I'm finding is if you pick a very niche keyword that everything is likely to be handmade, you'll see the badge on everything. If you pick a more broad keyword, you won't see the badge at all. So does it really help? Okay, so Etsy sent out to, they're saying developers. This person said they were a developer, but it seems to be anyone with kind of API access to Etsy. Etsy sent out letting us know what updates are coming that started on the 6th of February. So by the 9th of April, Etsy plans to have up to 5 personalization questions per listing for anyone who uses different personalizations. And these types can be typed responses, drop downs, and file uploads. So Ethan, that's great for me as well. I'm happy to hear that because I offer I offer custom made pets, and I have to tell people order it and then I will contact you and ask for images, whereas now it could be upload the pictures of the critter you'd like me to make for you. So that is the step forward. I mean, it's only taken 20 years, but it is good. And yeah, here's more what people are saying about this. I saw this one in Reddit. So pick from a drop-down menu of predetermined customizations set by the seller, upload files. Upload files for the seller to view, write free-form text as they can do today. So yeah, these are what's going to be coming. This is Etsy's plans. I like it. And I did last week looked into a new article by Etsy's developers on how they've changed search a little bit. and I've just been digging more into their blogs. So it's a little bit older, from last summer, but I had missed it, just talking about visual representation, learning and evaluating. I've dug into that a bit, and I think I will make a video on that this week, just to help you, because I think if we start to understand what the developers are doing on the back end, we can figure out how to make sure our listings stay relevant in search. So let me know if you're interested in that. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll hopefully have a video on that up on Tuesday. Some interesting findings. And yay, we've got the date for the Etsy Investor Call, the Q4 and the whole year 2025 earnings call will be out on February the 19th, 11 days from now. So my graphs are poised and ready to be filled in. And that's it for this week, unless you've seen more. And thank you everyone who contacts me when they see things. It's super helpful for me to know what's going on and to be able to bring it back to you guys. So see you next time.